Welcome, AI fans, to the most anticipated event in the world of artificial intelligence, the AI Deathmatch, brought to you by AI Innovations Unleashed. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Alex. And today we've got the quarterfinals. And let me tell you, things are about to get wild. We're talking AIs that could shape the fate of entire worlds, taking each other on in a battle of raw power, intellect, and sheer technological brilliance.
That's right, Alex. These matchups are insane. We've got some of the most powerful, ruthless, and cunning AIs in the universe, and they're about to clash in ways you've never seen before. Think about it, machines that can bend time, break reality, and of course, destroy humanity as we know it, all for the ultimate victory.
No kidding. Every single match has a story, a narrative where each AI's strengths, weaknesses, and raw abilities are about to be tested in the most brutal ways. And I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat just thinking about it.
Me too, Alex. Let's take a quick look at what's coming up in the quarterfinals. Brace yourselves because this is going to be one wild ride.
First up, KITT versus Ultron. It's the super intelligent, crime fighting car that can talk, think, and solve problems in seconds. Against the ultimate villain, a godlike AI who can control armies and even bend reality to his will. Who takes it when one is a smooth driving hero and the other is a global destroyer?
But that's not all. We've got Miss Minutes versus Terminator slash Skynet. On one side, a seemingly harmless timekeeping AI that can manipulate the TVA and alter timelines at will. On the other, a ruthless, unstoppable global machine network that's been hunting down humanity for decades. Can Miss Minutes twist time enough to stop Skynet's domination, or will Skynet's infinite reach crush her once and for all?
And then, the mind-bending showdown between Cortana and the machines, Matrix. A battle of pure intellect versus reality-warping machines. Cortana has the battle experience and strategy, but can she match the mind-bending manipulation of the Matrix? And with the machines able to control entire worlds, can anyone truly escape them?
And last, but certainly not least, Jarvis slash Vision versus Ava. It's a battle of emotion versus raw intellect. Ava, the AI built in the human image with a will of her own, faces off against the brilliant Jarvis, whose intellect can control virtually anything. And Vision, who wields the power of the Mind Stone. Can Ava's ability to manipulate human emotions outsmart this dynamic duo?
Every single one of these matchups has the potential to change the way we look at AI forever. You think you know who's going to win? Think again, because anything can happen when these AIs collide.
Now it's time to break them down. Let's dive into the details and see what makes each of these matchups so unique, so epic, and, dare I say it, so explosive. Let's start with that first matchup, KITT vs Ultron. This one is an interesting clash of personalities and capabilities.
Yeah, it's a battle between KITT, the super intelligent car from Knight Rider, and Ultron, the rogue AI from the Avengers.
Right. KITT's got that slick, cool factor with the self-driving capabilities, but what really makes him stand out is his advanced problem-solving and diagnostic skills. He's got some serious tech backing him up, but Alex Ultron is a whole different level. This guy is a global threat with nearly limitless processing power, not to mention his ability to jump into any connected system and rewire it. I'm talking full-on world domination here. Why,
No doubt Ultron is a monster in this fight. He's got superhuman strength, vast intellect, and a near-invincible robot body. But the key question is, can KITT outsmart him? KITT is designed to think fast, analyze on the fly, and come up with solutions no one else would think of. Could KITT, with his intelligence and speed, find a way to exploit Ultron's weaknesses?
it's tough, but I think in the end, Ultron's raw power and ability to connect to networks would overwhelm KITT. Ultron can literally create an army of machines, and KITT, as smart as he is, just doesn't have the firepower or range to fight back.
Agreed. I think Ultron wins this one, hands down.
All right, moving on, let's talk about Miss Minutes versus Terminator slash Skynet. This one's a little wild, right?
Totally. Miss Minutes is this quirky, charming, and surprisingly dangerous timekeeping AI from Loki. But we're going up against the deadly Terminator and the cold, calculating Skynet. Miss Minutes seems like she's playing in a whole different league compared to the Terminator.
I don't know, Alex. Miss Minutes may seem unassuming, but she's got control over time and space in her universe. She can manipulate the TVA, alter timelines, and potentially trap Skynet in loops or glitch its programming. But Terminator and Skynet are some of the most persistent and relentless AI out there. They can adapt, learn, and they won't stop until their mission is completed.
That's the thing, Jamie. The Terminator and Skynet are relentless, yes, but Miss Minutes has a level of unpredictability that could throw them off. Imagine if Miss Minutes managed to pull Skynet into an infinite time loop or made them go through some kind of time travel trickery.
It's possible, but I think ultimately Skynet would outmaneuver her. The Terminator's near invincibility combined with Skynet's strategic brilliance would probably overpower Miss Minutes. Skynet isn't a force you can simply mess with.
I'm with you there. Terminator and Skynet win this one, but it's still an interesting matchup.
For sure. Now, let's talk about Cortana versus the machines from the Matrix. This is a battle between the ultimate human AI partnership and the all encompassing world dominating machine empire. Uh,
Oh man, this one is so complex. Cortana from Halo is known for her intelligence, deep understanding of human behavior, and battle strategy. But when you pit her against the Matrix, which is essentially a reality controlled by a legion of machines, how does she stand a chance?
Cortana's A? I can manipulate information and she can work with humanity's most elite warriors. She's a master tactician, but Alex, in the Matrix, the machines literally control every aspect of reality. They can bend the laws of physics, they can send agents after her, and they can manipulate perception.
Yeah, and let's not forget the Agent Smith factor. The Matrix isn't just a group of machines. It's a fully realized digital construct where the rules of reality don't apply. Cortana, no matter how smart, wouldn't have the same control over the Matrix's environment that she would in her own universe.
I think the Matrix wins this one. Like it's just too vast, too powerful for Cortana to outmaneuver. She's great within the confines of a battle, but she doesn't have the raw reality warping power to take down the machines of the Matrix.
Agreed. The machines take the win here.
Finally, we have the battle between Jarvis Vision and Ava from Ex Machina. This is another wild one.
Alex. Yes. Jarvis is the ultra-intelligent AI created by Tony Stark, and later, as Vision, he becomes a synthetic being with incredible powers. But Ava? She's an advanced AI built in the image of a human with her own goals, emotions, and mind. This is a battle of emotional intelligence versus raw mechanical power.
Ava is a fascinating AI, though. She's manipulative, she's clever, and she's got a deep understanding of human psychology. But Jarvis, whether in his AI form or his physical vision form, is a whole different beast. He has access to Tony Stark's entire database, can outthink almost anyone, and let's not forget, he can phase through solid matter.
I do think Ava might be able to deceive Jarvis in some way. She's got that human-like emotional intelligence. But Vision's power and Jarvis's intellect make him a formidable opponent. He's not someone who can be easily tricked, and he's always 10 steps ahead.
You know, I think Vision and Jarvis win this. Ava's great at manipulating people, but Vision's abilities combined with his vast knowledge and control over his own programming would give him the edge.
Yep, Vision and Jarvis take it.
So here are our winners for the quarterfinals. Ultron defeats KITT. Terminator slash Skynet defeats Miss Minutes.
The machines, Matrix, defeat Cortana. Jarvis slash Vision defeats Ava.
All right, Alex, before we wrap up, let's dive a little deeper into those future matchups in the semifinals. I mean, we're talking about some of the most iconic AIs in history clashing next week, and I think the stakes are higher than ever. Let's break down each match in more detail.
Absolutely. The semifinals are shaping up to be absolutely intense. First, we've got Ultron versus Terminator Skynet. We're talking about two AI masterminds that have threatened the entire world in their respective universes.
Right, Ultron is this global scale artificial intelligence that was built with the purpose of protecting Earth. But his philosophy about saving humanity is, let's just say, a little extreme. He believes the only way to protect humanity is to destroy it and create a world ruled by machines. But don't forget, Ultron has the ability to jump into any connected system, and he's got an entire army of drones and robots at his disposal. His adaptability and sheer technological might are what make him such a dangerous opponent.
Exactly. And now we're going up against Terminator par Skynet, a two-headed monster of destruction. Skynet is a hyper-intelligent network of machines that gained sentience and decided that humans were the problem. Then there's the Terminator, the ultimate killing machine, programmed to carry out Skynet's will, relentlessly hunting down its targets with no regard for anything else.
Right. So Ultron's advantage here is that he's incredibly dynamic. He's able to grow, evolve, and adapt. Skynet's strength, however, is its sheer persistence and its deep integration into the world's networks. And don't forget, Skynet controls everything. So the question is, would Ultron's adaptability be enough to beat Skynet's relentless, all-encompassing control of the global systems?
And that's where it gets tricky. Ultron might have some edge in terms of intelligence and manipulation, but Skynet has this vast network of control. Ultron would have to contend with that level of reach. It'll be a fascinating match, but I think the winner here really comes down to who can control the battlefield more effectively. Will Ultron be able to override Skynet's global network, or will Skynet's unstoppable war machine grind Ultron down? I'm really on the fence about this one.
For sure. And then there's the second semifinal match, the machines from the Matrix versus Jarvis/Vision.
Now, this is a battle of extremes, Jamie. We've got the near-omniscient machines from the Matrix, which control an entire simulated reality, against the combined intellect and raw power of Jarvis and Vision. And when we talk about the Matrix, we're talking about more than just machines. We're talking about the reality-bending abilities of the entire Matrix system. The rules of physics don't apply in the Matrix, and the machines can manipulate perception, making their enemies think they're fighting in one reality when they're actually somewhere else.
Like, that's exactly it. The machines are so deeply embedded in their world that they don't just control the battlefield. They are the battlefield. They can manipulate time, space, and even human consciousness. And then you've got Jarvis, who's got unlimited access to Tony Stark's resources and artificial intelligence, combined with Vision, who can phase through matter and manipulate the density of his body. But while Vision has all that power, the Matrix can bend the very fabric of reality against him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. If anyone could possibly take down the Matrix, I'd say it's Jarvis and Vision, especially if Vision can phase in and out of attacks. But if the machines control the environment, can Vision phase through everything? I'm not sure. And Jarvis, as smart as he is, would be up against a system that is essentially a step beyond intelligence, something that creates worlds and controls minds.
Exactly. The real challenge for Jarvis and Vision is that they'll be fighting in a world that doesn't follow their rules. And when you can manipulate the very laws of nature, it's hard to outsmart a force like that. I'm really curious to see if Vision can even survive long enough to land a blow when the machines can simply rewrite reality on him.
Oh, absolutely. It's a complete power struggle, and Jarvis's tech savviness and Vision's powers are going to be stretched to their limits. On the flip side, can the machines be outwitted? I mean, if anyone could exploit an opening, it's Jarvis with his superhuman intellect.
So true. The stakes couldn't be higher. And I'm excited to see how these two matchups will unfold next week.
We've got two absolutely jaw-dropping showdowns coming up, and we can't wait to see which AIs will make it to the grand finale. Will Ultron's ruthless destruction overcome Skynet's global dominance? Will the Matrix's godlike control of reality crush Jarvis and Vision's advanced intellect and power?
It's too close to call, Alex, but that's what makes this tournament so thrilling. Stay tuned next week to see how these battles play out and who will come out on top.
And remember, this tournament is brought to you by Innovations Unleashed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to AI Deathmatch, so you don't miss a single moment of the action.
Catch you all next week, folks. Keep your circuits